Okay, now turn it down, turn it down. Down, 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 down. Okay, that's it. There's a lot of background noise though. All right, and we're live here at the WNPA with St. Jude's Academy, the home team, taking on Capitol Courts. My name is Joe Musa, and I got KP in the building with me. How you doing, KP?
KP is in the building.
Yes, sir.
Had to fly to Buffalo to get to Toronto,
nice.
And thank you, Taylor Swift.
Oh, man, yeah. She's wreaking havoc here in the city.
She's wreaking some havoc.
Yep.
Here, but glad to be here. A little cold here when I got here, but I think I'm dressed appropriately. So excited to be here, excited to see some of this good girls basketball with St. Jude's and Capitol Courts. I see Capitol Courts had a big win yesterday against Fort Erie. I watched it online, and I love to see their defensive intensity. At times, it looked like they had 6 people on the court. So you know, they gave Fort Erie, I think that was their first loss.
Yep, exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. So coming in, proving a statement here against one of the top teams in the country, Fort Erie. They were able to take them down to start their WNPA season 1-0. And they've got St. Jude's right now, and they get it going with a bucket.
Right away, and then here comes that pressure.
Yep.
Oh, look, they are coming at St. Jude's pretty hard. St. Jude's is a team I'm familiar with. However, I don't see one of their best players on the court. I'm wondering if she hurt or what's going on. A lot of these kids I see during the summertime with either key a nurse or become one. So I'm familiar with a lot of these kids, and again, excited to be here and to watch good basketball.
Yep. It's exciting to have WNPA on this court and then NPA behind us on the other court. You know, a lot of talent in Canada.
Basketball. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it.
I had a couple parents come up to me. They're like, hey, long day for you guys. We love it, man. We're in the gym. Could be a whole lot worse.
I tell people all the time, if my job is being in the gym, I'm doing pretty well.
Yep.
I don't have to worry about anything else but being in the gym and watching kids play basketball. I think I'm winning in life.
Yep, exactly. Especially when the talent is this high.
Absolutely. You got a ton of Division I talent on the floor, especially with Capitol Courts. I know one of the kids just signed with Penn State. So they're exciting to watch. I know another one of them are looking at UIC. So it's an exciting time for Canada basketball within itself.
So you yourself, what do you look for when you're evaluating talent, and what type of things have stood out to you about these? You know, you said you saw Capitol Courts a lot. What type of things are you looking for? What type of things stand out to you?
You know, the first thing I've always loved about Capitol Courts is when you walk in the gym, you can hear them.
Yep.
I always tell people, as I'm a scout, I don't care what my schedule is. If I hear somebody, I'm going to automatically walk to that court first.
Yep.
And just to see what's going on, because I feel like they know what they're talking about if they're in there expressing themselves early.
Yep. Energy.
The energy in the building. So that's one of the things I look at. But obviously, you know, we look at, you know, talent speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Obviously, but one of the things that I look for is how you're communicating. Your body language is very, very important to me. That's one way to either keep me at your court or make me leave really fast. And, you know, being at the level that I am with, you know, ESPN and some of the other things that I do, you know, it's important that, you know, I tell people the truth. These coaches trust my word. And that's what I want to continue to do. I want them to believe in me and, you know, the product that I'm putting on the floor, too.
Yeah, for sure. I think you mentioned a lot of important things, a lot of the intangible stuff. Like the tangible stuff, like you said, it's obvious, but those are really what translates is the intangibles, the leadership, communication, body language.
Absolutely.
You know, hustle plays, impacting winning.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right? You got your tangibles and your intangibles. And we're seeing a lot of these early on. Energy is key. And I like the energy in the gym right now. Yeah.
I mean, being in the gym, we got girls on one side, boys on the other side. That's basketball at its best right there. And just being proud to be part of, you know, what NPA is doing. It's just mind-blowing the amount of talent that you guys have on these courts.
Yeah.
And I love to see the growth.
It's come a long way, man. This is the NPA's 6th season. The first one was 2016. Since then, we've got to see guys like AJ Lawson, Josh Primo, multiple guys who have gone on to go at the next level. And it's only growing. This is our first year doing the WNPA. So getting to see the talent on this side as well. Every year there's new teams coming up. Like even last season, there was only 12 teams in the NPA. Now there's 18. And then you add another 10 on the WNPA side. So it's just a testament to all the talent in Canada. But also the high-level coaching in Canada, I think, is super underrated because that's what molds these talents into the great players that are ready to play at the next level. Coaching, can't say enough about our coaches here in Canada. I think we got some of the best in the world.
Absolutely. I would agree with you on that. And again, I think it's a hidden gem over here, and that's why you're starting to see more and more coaches migrate to the north to see some of these teams. And, you know, with Canada, Toronto having a WNBA team, I think it's going to grow a lot more.
That's going to be huge.
It's going to be girls playing basketball everywhere. And this is supposed to be a hockey country.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to shift that narrative, and I think it's really happening in real time.
Both teams look like they're still filling each other out a little bit. Seeing some kids get to the line. I spoke on Rachel. She just signed with Penn State, which I think is a great sign for them and for her. It allows her to be developed. And she already has some intangibles that I like. She's still raw in spots, but she runs the floor super well. She rebounds. She boxes out. You know, I'd like to see her improve on her post moves a little bit more, and then even stretch it out to about 15 foot.
Yeah.
You also got Megan, who signed with Pitt.
Yep, that's right.
In the ACC, so she's going to see some high-level talent here really soon.
Yeah.
Excited to see her continue to grow. And, you know, I know Alex Ann has been looking at a few schools. Loyola Chicago reached out to me about her and asked me what I thought about her. And I do like the kids' game. Still filling each other out. You know, we're seeing a lot of houses being built out here, but that's okay. It's still early. Great pass.
A good rebound, controlled by St. Jude's, but that ball pressure in the backcourt by Capital Courts has been prominent all game.
Yeah, and I see St. Jude's is missing one of their primary pieces. Shantae Murray's not in the game. I'm not sure if she's down there or not, but that's one of their integral pieces on the court. I also like the kid Maldonado. Last time I was here, she put on a show against Fort Erie. Rebounding, passing, shooting, you know. They were in the game early, but you know, obviously Fort Erie is one of the top teams in the country, and in North America. I mean, they've done really well, and I know they're playing a lot of games in Big 3 by Lael. That's a Big 3. That might open up the floodgates a little bit.
Yeah. St. Jude's might benefit from the home court advantage as well.
Absolutely. We're in their gym, which is a great facility.
Yeah.
Like, you would think it's a pop-up shop, but it's not. It's really 3 great courts. You can warm up on one and go play on the other. So I love to see it. Uh-oh, she shoot it again.
Nice step back in and out.
And that was a good shot.
Yeah. Showed the ability to create space off the dribble.
Yep.
DHO on the perimeter.
I love the way they move the ball. Capital Courts, they move the ball. There's no selfish playing within their offense, and they look for the open man. And look, wide open.
Yep.
Just got to knock down those shots. And their defensive intensity is just so great. They play a good, physical, clean brand of basketball that I love.
All the way way to the rim.
So they're going downhill.
Yeah.
They are definitely trying to attack and draw fouls, and it looks like the refs letting them play a little bit. And there she is. Shantae Murray just checked into the game. Or at least that looks like her. No, that's not Shantae Murray. That's Tiffany Gentles, 2027. Good size, long athletic, still a little raw also. But love to see her development over the next few years too. Capital, of course, is a senior-laden team that has a lot of Division I kids on it. Yeah, and although a couple of them are unsigned, they won't be for too much longer.
Yeah. 3 in the key. Shout out to everybody tuning in, whether you're watching on the live stream or you're pulling up here in person. Got hoops going on all day, all weekend. So if you'd love to see some high-level talent, make sure you come check it out. You never know where a lot of these players are going to end up, right? So
you'll be seeing them on TV soon.
Yep.
So you better pay attention to them now and get their autograph. Because the way NIL works now, these players are getting a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Life-changing.
Here's what I thought. I thought this gym was going to be a little cold. I bought my jacket.
Yeah.
I felt like when I got to Canada today, it was a little chilly.
Hey, you know what? This is actually nothing compared to what it's been historically. This is relatively mild for late November, so we're not too upset about that.
Here's my Canada story. The first time I came to Toronto was during the All-Star game.
Oh, nice. 2016.
And they said that was the coldest it has ever been. I said, oh, I don't know if I'm coming back here.
I didn't even leave. No, that was insane. I think it was negative 20, 30 Celsius, which is Fahrenheit, probably. I don't even, but yeah, it was insanely cold. That's why, right, when we got something like this, we don't mind. We can go outside in pants and a sweater. We're nice.
This is basketball weather.
Exactly, honestly.
Yeah, that time I came, I had to put on another pair of jeans.
Yeah, that was nuts.
The funny thing is, I had to go buy my coat from here because the coat I had
wasn't enough. You need
not enough.
Canadian.
Yeah, you need a Canadian coat.
Yeah. But no, even I mean, for young girls growing up and wanting to pursue the sport, coming and seeing this is, I think, huge motivation and inspiration for the younger generation.
It's so big.
Because this is what you want to get to. You want to be on a stage where you're getting ready to play at the next level. And a lot of this stuff wasn't around not too long ago. So just for the girls, you know, wanting to come up, I think this is huge. Looking up to these young student athletes.
Absolutely.
Because it's only going to continue to grow.
I'd love to be able to, you know, have some of the younger girls come here and watch these older girls.
Yep.
You know, I throw some of the, well, probably the largest middle school event in North America, probably in the country, in the entire world. And we had a team from Canada there last weekend, and they got to the championship. They fell a little bit short at the championship game, but they competed at a very high level, and they enjoyed it. And they said, you know, things like this is inspiring them to get better.
Truly.
You know, and, you know, I don't know if you watched Duke last night. Toby put on a show.
Yeah, Toby. Yeah.
I think she was 10 for 15.
Yep.
25 points, and that was off the bench.
Yeah, and she defended at a high level, too.
Defended, blocked shots. You know, another one of those kids I saw when she was in the 7th grade, 6th grade, and just loved what she brought to the game. Just her athleticism is just, you know, second to none. Good move.
Yeah.
And she showed everyone last night she belongs at a very high level.
Yep. This is Pittsburgh commit Megan Hollingsworth at the line. 5'10" guard, 2025 class. ACC.
ACC is a tough league, man.
Yep.
You know, you got the Hannah Hidalgos of the world that, you know, that Notre Dame, her and Olivia Miles, that backcourt is something special.
Yeah.
and those are kids that I've seen since they were in the 5th and 6th grade. So I'd love to be able to turn on the TV and feel like I had something to do with you know, them being there.
Yep.
And I want to feel the same way about these kids.
For sure. Yeah, that's how we feel. You know, Will Riley, we saw when he was a 9th grader, probably like a 6'3", 6'4" guard. Then suddenly he hits a growth spurt, 6'8", 6'9", doing a lot of the same things, having a really good freshman year at Illinois.
Yep.
So it's really cool just when you're tapped in at the high school level, able to see a lot of these players grow. And it's cool when you see the underdogs come out of nowhere. It's like, yo, no one was really projecting them to be this good, but maybe they had a growth spurt. Maybe they had a really good summer. Maybe they just got right with their game. So it's really cool to see. And, you know, we try to do our best in terms of tracking and evaluating talent.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, you never know. Anybody could, you know, get it without really being that recruited or whatever the case is. So,
well, again, with all this NIL money running around here, I need to check and see if I have any eligibility.
Yeah, exactly. I think I could give a team maybe 10 minutes. I'll stand in the corner, shoot 3 threes a game, make 2 of them.
For $100,000, I know I can do something.
It's something. I'll set screens.
I can hand up the water. I can do whatever you need me to do, Coach.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, I look at it. I have a 13-year-old son who's I think is going to be a pretty good player, and you know, he's excited about his future in the game, and I love what his development is, and it ain't coming from me. He doesn't want to listen to me, and that's okay. I didn't want to listen to my dad either. Looking forward to his progress, and you know, he wanted to come over here because his dream is to do live broadcasts too. So,
nice.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna bring him and let him be my co-partner here.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That's, you know, the cool thing with North Pole Hoops is, you know, for me, I actually kind of grew up back in my playing days in high school. They used to come and watch a couple players that were on my high school that ended up playing at the D1 level. And at the time it was cool. And then you grow and eventually you stop playing. There's still a way to be involved in the game of basketball, whether through scouting, through media, photography, operations, whatever the case is. And really when NPH started here in Canada, they were one of one. They were the first to kind of do it. And it's, you know, it's pretty crazy to see how much it's grown and cool to be a part of that growth. But at the same time, anybody that loves the game of basketball still wants to be involved. There's a lot that you can get done and get involved with at different levels.
Absolutely. Here's what's special. We're pros at basketball.
Yep, it's true.
And me, I don't dribble anymore.
Yep.
I'm actually scared to. Because one wrong turn and I will be sitting out for a while.
Yeah, it's not even worth it almost, right? You go to a pickup run and, you know, got to go to work the next day, but.
Yeah, you're going to, with me, if I fall, you're going to have to call the ambulance. Don't ask me no questions, just call the ambulance.
Entertaining game here so far between two really good teams. First quarter nearing an end. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound by St. Jude's.
Hey, St. Jude's is staying in it.
Yep.
They're doing a great job of just competing right now.
All the way. Draws a foul once again.
Got to make those layups, though.
Yeah.
Layups and free throws. They're called free throws for a reason.
Yep.
I told everybody the last time I was here, you know, I got to get adjusted to the European model that, you know, you guys play at.
Yep.
The FIBA rules and things. And I know the first time I was like, man, this game sure is long.
Yeah.
But now I understand it's 10 minutes.
Yep.
Instead of 8 like it is in the States. She goes 1 of 2, the Pittsburgh commit. But you got to make those you got to make those free throws. Still a highly competitive, close game. What is it? 8 to 13 or 8 to 12?
11-8. Yep.
11-8. And they're battling. Yeah, Kenny's in his home gym. He should be know where the dead spots are, where the ceiling is leaking, all of it.
Yeah.
push the defense there.
Yeah, exactly.
Kenny's a great guy. I've known Kenny for many, many years. He was one of the first people that brought a couple of teams out to my middle school stuff. So,
nice.
Same with Fabian, the coach at Capital Course. Her and I have been friends forever. You know, some of the stuff that she has done with the national team, and she brings teams to the States. She's done an outstanding job. And obviously Merrick, who's kind of the organizer of everything, has done an amazing job with what Capital Courts is.
For sure. And it shows. So that'll do it for the first quarter. Gonna take a quick break and return to the second.
Yep.
All right, we're back here. Second quarter action between St. Jude's and Capital Courts. Starting us off, no good on that layup.
Everybody's going downhill on Capital Courts squad. They're not settling for jump shots. I love to see that. Straight downhill every play. You know, that just talks about what the coach says about being aggressive, and sometimes that opens up your jump shot. They are getting to the foul line. Jada Dennis. And this is another thing, like I've noticed here with the FIBA rules, that everybody's off the line for the first shot and then go back. First time I saw this, I said, who's the technical foul on?
Yeah.
So, you know, some getting used to. I do like it. And, you know, that's the rule that's used across the world. Maybe us in the United States are a little bit behind.
Yeah. I remember when A.J. DeBanza came down here for a grind session, and he was watching the game before his game was about to start, and he looks over at us. He says, you guys call continuation? Because he's, like, figuring out how they're evaluating the game. He's like, oh, okay. He's, like, taking mental notes. So I'm realizing a great player like him watching the game within the game and how it's being called and seeing how we can exploit that.
But that's a real testament of a real basketball player.
Yep.
Big three-pointer right there.
Yep. From Patricia
Augustin.
Yep.
A steal. The pick commit. Megan Hollingsworth.
Yeah, she's getting to it inside.
Again, they're being super physical with St. Jude's. I do like the intensity. St. Jude's just got to keep their composure.
Yeah. Suddenly it's a 10-point game for Capital Courts.
I guess they were like AJ. They had to figure it out.
Yep, exactly.
They watched it.
Exactly.
You can hear the coach talking their defensive strategy. Don't let them in the gap. Do not let them in the gap. Long three.
And that's the type of shot you want them to take if you're Capital Courts. Nice pass.
Nice pass. Another three off the mark. Out of bounds. Capital Courts is definitely a more mature team. St. Jude's is young. And Capital Courts is very aggressive.
Another deep three.
They are letting it fly.
Yep.
I think Capital Courts is doing the opposite of what they're doing. They're trying to go to the hole and spin. Good pass. Got to make those. And the recent Penn State commit going to the foul line.
Yep.
I've watched Rachel develop. I do love what she's becoming. And I say becoming because she has such a high ceiling at 6'4", where she will be a very good college player.
Yeah. Nice looking release too.
Great form, high release.
Yeah, very important.
And sometimes people don't pay attention to those things.
Yep.
Bent her knees. Textbook.
Yeah, very fundamentally sound.
This press is bothering St. Jude's a lot. Well, we got a great day of basketball today, so that's always a plus.
Yep.
Another three.
Yeah, third straight possession where they've settled for an outside shot. Nice entry pass.
And they're just...
Yeah. Got a timeout for St. Jude's. They got to talk it over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Capital Court has went on a little run here.
Yep. So they're going to talk it over. We're going to take a quick break. All right, we're back here. Second quarter action has been all Capital Courts as they've taken momentum of this game and extending their lead. Let's see how St. Jude's responds.
Yeah, let's see what they do after that timeout. Not a good start.
2 more points for Capital Courts. Making a case. Top team in the country.
Yeah.
Probably after defeat against or taken down Fort Erie yesterday. That was a big statement win. Now they're coming in here doing more of the same. And I found Ottawa's been a pretty underrated region when it comes to talent on both sides. You know, there's going to be a lot of high-level talent that comes out of there because of programs like Capital Courts doing their thing on both the girls and the boys side now. I got a chance this past summer to go to an annual showcase held by Mariel Shayok in that Ottawa region, because that's where he's from. A lot of talent, man. A lot of talent. A lot of kids that are going to be going on and are being currently recruited at the Division I level. You know, Adriel Nyora just committed to Arkansas State. He went down to Winston-Salem for his post-grad year from Ottawa. So a lot of players like that, you know, and it's very close to Quebec. And Quebec is also very known for talent and toughness and all that type of stuff. So, you know, it's not just Toronto. It's not just Ontario or the GTA. There's a lot coming out of Calgary, out of Quebec, British Columbia. Nice floater in the lane, no good.
Yeah. Okay, they look like they're intensifying their defense.
Yep.
Now if they can score some points. Good move, great move. Miriam with a great move to the bucket. I'm glad to see that, you know, they stopped shooting so many threes and got downhill.
Yep.
Good pass. Great finish by the Penn State commit. Again, her ceiling is so high at 6'4" and athletic and runs like a gazelle. That's just great basketball. This pressure is killing them.
They're starting to run it up now.
Yeah.
Not taking their foot off of the gas.
Wow. 6 quick.
Another timeout.
And they forced them to call another timeout.
20-point game now, 30-10 lead. Just about 5 minutes left in this second quarter. We're going to take another quick break and come back.
At it. Looks like St. Jude's made some substitutions, and they got to try to figure out this press. This press has bothered them a lot, and turnover really quickly. Capital Courts, you know, defensive pressure, it looks like that's what they're standing on. That's what their game is built around. That's what I saw yesterday against Fort Erie, is just their defensive pressure and how they're disrupting what you're doing on the court, whether it's trying to get the ball up the court or making you rush your offense. And they've substituted almost everyone has already played for them, which is great for a program when you get everybody in the game. Everybody gets some exposure.
Yep. Because, of course, you know, wins and losses, of course, everybody wants to get dubs, but, you know, I think development and exposure, you know, are really important at this level as well.
Absolutely.
You know, you don't want to, of course you want to prioritize, not to say you don't want to prioritize winning, but you don't want to neglect development in the sense of, okay, if you have such a talented team, you got to let everybody get shine. I think they're doing a good job of that, Capital Courts. So
they're doing a great job, and, you know, again, my relationship with their program is very high, and we talk about their kids and,
Yep.
you know, how I can help them and what we can do to make sure they get the right exposure.
Yep.
And that's why they're going to D.C. in a couple of weeks. I'll see them down there. It was just announced that I'll be doing some games on the Wizards Network. So
nice. Awesome.
Excited about that, and, you know, building a new career, which funny thing is, this is what my degree was in. Well, is in mass communications with a specialty in radio, TV, and this is the first time I've ever used it.
Nice. Yeah, sometimes you gotta, you know, do some things to open some doors or whatever. Just like on the babasketball floor, you know, you might want to do certain things, but you got to impact winning. And that's what these Capitol Courts girls are doing right now.
Absolutely.
All playing unselfish.
All of these girls are diving on the floor. I love to see it. Getting downhill. Again, Capitol Courts has broken out, taken a large lead, and they're putting their Division I commit back in the game.
Yep. Just no drop off. You got one talent coming in for another.
No drop off. Good pass.
Nice pass, nice cut, nice finish.
They ran their offense effectively that time.
Still a lot of basketball left to be played. But if you're St. Jude's, you got to come up with some stops. There's Megan.
And there's a start. There's a start.
Yeah. Now they're going to look to push. See if they can get another quality possession like the one before, all the way.
Well, I'm glad they're going downhill.
Yeah,
now.
Exactly.
Not selling for the three, just continue to go downhill and make some things happen.
Three is up and in. Daniela Apo, 2027.
Coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Big three.
Nearly stolen, but St. Jude's gets it up.
Good move.
Nice finish by Marley Hale.
Again, I think just the pressure has bothered them. If they slow it down a little bit, they might get back in this game.
Yeah. Yep, good patience.
Wow.
Again. Daniela, back-to-back threes. This time doing a little bit of banking on this Friday afternoon.
The bank is open. It's Friday. It's payday.
Yep.
She just got paid.
Yep. They wanted to call timeout, but ref said nope, roll the ball out.
And they're not letting them off their press, I see.
No good.
No good. At least, again, they're getting downhill.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that.
Oh, nice split with defense.
Nice.
Nearly finishes, but she gets her own rebound.
Get her own rebound. That's the Pitt commit. She's got to make those, but I see girls on the ground, and I love it.
Yep. Gotta love the effort. Possession arrow says St. Jude's ball.
Yeah. So, is this, I'm assuming this is your first experience with girls basketball at this level?
Yeah, this is our first year. You know, prior to this, it's been NPA as well as, you know, a bunch of showcase camps and tournaments, mostly on the boys' side. So it's been good to see, and what I'm impressed with is their understanding and their fundamentals and their execution in a lot of ways is better than the guys.
Well, that's what I was going to, I was going to comment on that girls' fundamentals are better than the guys. The guys, you know, nowadays they rely on athleticism and, you know, that gets them by a lot of the time because you got kids who can jump out the gym and run fast and are strong, and girls just know how to move a little bit better, in my opinion.
And it's honestly better to watch because it's just a cleaner brand and it's a higher IQ as opposed to guys, you know, some guys' games, they get out of control.
Yeah, they just want to try to fly and
pound the air out of the ball. Here, you don't see anybody trying to go one-on-one.
Nope.
It's all execution. It's all ball movement, playing the right way. unselfish, and it's good to see. It's entertaining.
No, it's very,
which makes
very
sense
good
why,
basketball.
you know, viewership amongst women's basketball at all levels is only continuing to grow and rise, as does the talent.
Yeah, I've been at the forefront of it for about 20 years now, and I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah. Once again,
Megan Hollingsworth with the hit commit, showing why she's going to the ACC next year. I mean, regardless of the score, it's still a very good, entertaining game.
Yeah.
You know, basketball is a game of runs. Obviously, top of the court has a few more. And it looks like they're just playing a little bit harder.
Yep.
But we got some good games on tap today. The Edge School versus Niagara Prep. I haven't seen the Edge School yet, so I'm interested to see that.
Out of Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah.
They're always good to see. A lot of talent on both sides.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I work with the guys who do some of the tournaments in the States, and they asked me about, you know, the Canada schools. That was one of the schools I just couldn't comment on.
Yep. Well, now you'll get to see them.
Yeah,
I think you'll be impressed. Coach Eddie Richardson does a good job. Long-time builder out there in the West Coast.
That's great.
And I'm sure you're probably familiar with Niagara Prep.
Absolutely.
Jordan Wheeler, high-level prospect on that team.
Jordan is a very high-level prospect.
Dave Picton does a good job.
Yes. And, you know, obviously I've known Dave for years, the AAU circuit and high school, and he's always done a great job.
Yeah.
One thing I will say about Dave is he develops, which these two coaches also develop. And sometimes that's just a lost art. Some coaches want to just, you know, find the talent.
Finished product, It's not that easy. You got to build it from the ground.
You got to build it from the ground up.
Because that way you can almost be confident those guys are going to develop year out and year in and year out, right? As opposed to, I call it the well. When college coaches are always asking, who should we be tapped in with in Canada?
Absolutely.
I'm always pointing them towards not necessarily the coach with the best talent, but the coaches with the best track record of developing that talent. That way, every year they can make sure they're getting good talent out of there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that'll do it. Good first half of play with Capital Courts dominating. St. Jude's, they got a lot of time to get this together. We're going to take a halftime break and return to the action.
All right.
All right, we're back here. Second half action between St. Jude's and Capital Courts Academy. So far, Capital Courts have been in control, but St. Jude's ended off that second quarter better than they started it. So let's see if they can carry that momentum here to the second half.
And as you say that, Capital Courts scores off of
more of the same.
A turnover.
Megan with another bucket.
Yeah, Megan looks like she's going to, you know, earn some playing time early at University of Pittsburgh.
Yep.
I did talk to Shantae Murray at halftime. She said she hurt herself yesterday, but she said she's going to be okay. That's why she's missing the game.
Yep.
And obviously, that's a big piece for St. Jude's. You know, she's their leading scorer, leading rebounder, and you miss a lot of production when a player of that caliber goes out of the game. I love to see that they're going downhill, but they ran into a Penn State commit.
Yep.
Rachel. I love the way they move the ball, the way they look for the open man.
Nice post entry.
Good post entry. Again, a little raw right there, but she's going to figure that out.
Yeah.
And I love that, you know, coach is holding her accountable.
Yeah.
For those things, because just because you have this lead, these are situational type of things that you can teach when you're in those close games.
Yep.
Another turnover. Have you ever seen the Capital Courts where they train at? And
yeah, nice facility.
He does an amazing job up there with that.
A lot of resources.
I wish I could take my son.
Yeah. With the court upstairs, or the gym, the weight room upstairs, and then the courts. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a sight to behold, and you can tell that these girls are getting, you know, first-class training and preparing them for college. Again, that pressure is just, you know, it's bothering them a lot. Like we spoke of earlier, Capital Courts has a chance to be the best team in the NPA.
Yeah. They might be.
Yeah, you know, obviously they got to see Royal Crown and Crestwood.
Royal Crown will be another tough one. Nice shot.
Big shot by Alex Ann. She's another one, I think, still uncommitted, but looking at Loyola Chicago and some other high-level schools.
She's got really good size for position as well. She just showed the ability to shoot the three, so interesting combination of skill and size.
That was Leo that with an answer three for St. Jude.
Baseline drive and finish.
Are running their offense to perfection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Free ball from the lefty, no good.
They are battling though.
Yeah.
I like it when a team.
Oh, wow. No finish. Nice move, and I really liked her pace. She wasn't really rushing to get downhill, but as soon as she got to her spot, she quick move, change of momentum.
Yeah, but $100 move, 25 cents.
Yeah, $0 finish.
Finish. Okay, that's a little sloppy passing with them, but even with that, they're still battling on the floor.
Yep, good effort.
I see Niagara Peppers walked in the door, and they're going to catch some of this game. Probably do a little scouting.
Yep. See one of these teams in the playoffs or at one point of the season. And that's another thing with these live broadcasts. Of course, it's good in terms of visibility and family from out of town able to see it, but also for the players, for the coaches, for the teams as a whole to be able to study this film, look back and watch tendencies and see how you can exploit certain matchups when you're going up against a team. That's what obviously the best teams do at the highest levels.
Yeah, I'm sure the coaches are using these tapes as scouting tools.
Yeah. Nice steal. Here's Megan once again, getting it done on both ends. 2 more points for her.
Again, a great start for Capitol Courts.
Yep. She's got 12 points on the game. Timeout called by St. Jude's. They want to talk it over. We're going to break. All right, we're back here. Second half action in the WNPA Capitol Courts in full control.
It's gotten a little out of hand.
Yeah.
But the kids are still playing hard. That's what I love to see.
This isn't a time to, you know, build bad habits. You actually want to look at it the other way. Use it as a time to execute some sets.
Great move by Maldonado.
Yeah. Shielded the ball from the defender, took the bump, and finished with the left hand.
Way to come out in the timeout.
Capitol Courts running their action. Nice kick out.
Over 3. Good stop.
Yeah.
Hit one stop at a time.
Kick out.
Good kick out. Ooh, got to take that one though. Oh,
nice relocation.
Reverse. Yep. Good reverse. That's another bucket. Here comes St. Jude's. St. Jude's is still battling.
Yep.
You know, one thing I love about the NPA is these live broadcasts. I mean, this is not done in the States. And I see you guys do it for every game.
Yep.
And I've always told people I have the best face for radio.
Yeah, I can see you got a radio voice.
I got a radio voice, a radio face.
Yeah, I mean, broadcasts for every NPA game, WNPA game, because again, it's about that visibility. It's about that exposure.
The exposure.
If coaches can't come in person, they can watch it online.
Absolutely. Good attack. They're attacking. Again, another caveat that I see here is they go the opposite way.
Yeah.
The second half, so I guess they can concentrate on defense. Tough shot. St. Jude's with the ball. Capitol Court has not let up off that press yet. As you see, the pick commit is just dominating right now.
And one. Nice shot by Marley Hale.
Marley's got a little game.
Yeah.
I'm always also fascinated by the type of tennis shoes and how much they cost.
Oh, yeah.
And you see them all over the court right now. From LeBron's to Kevin Durant's to Kobe's.
A lot of them mixed match, too, as well. Different colors on each foot.
You know, in my generation, I don't think we do that.
No, I know. We were just grateful with, you know, grab a pair maybe a year, 2 years if you're lucky.
You got one at the beginning of the year and maybe another pair at Christmas.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
And I shouldn't be saying that because I'm probably one of the biggest sneakerheads around.
Yeah.
And I have so many pairs of sneakers in my closet that, you know, now that my son is wearing the same size, he sneaks in there and tries to get a pair. And I don't want him to do that.
No, he's going to scuff them up.
Listen. They're battling.
Yeah. No good.
They're battling. They put a couple of stops in a row together. Now if they can score again, that's a good move. Little late on the pass, but you know, good move. I also love to see that some of the guys stayed to watch the game too. That's support for support. I mean, that's how we grow the game.
Yeah. Shout out to the whole NPH team working behind the scenes, making things happen. Media team, camera operators, operations. You know, people doing the work weeks and months in advance to make sure this runs flawlessly. Full team effort.
And people don't realize how much work there is. They see the finished product.
Exactly.
They don't know I had to fly to Buffalo to get here today.
To avoid Taylor Swift.
Yeah. To avoid Taylor Swift and her high prices.
Yeah, we had a team flying in from New Brunswick, and they were like, yeah, we'll play all of our games Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, it would cost us an extra $1,000 per kid to stay for an extra day. They're like, let us get the games out of the way and fly back home. It's crazy. She's single-handedly stimulating the economy here in Toronto.
She's become a national phenomenon.
Yeah, seriously.
I was looking at the tickets for the last couple of weeks, and I was like, something's got to be going on.
Yeah. They literally advise us on the radio not to drive downtown if you don't need to. It's hectic down there. Well, that's why I think Toronto is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. I didn't really realize it until I started to leave and travel around the world and see other cities and stuff like that. Toronto, you know, really got it all.
Absolutely. I've always considered Toronto a second home of mine since 2016, when I swore I would never come back because it was so cold. Now I love it here.
Yeah, it's nice in the summer, not so much in the winter.
Yeah, in the wintertime, I try not to be as visible.
So does that mean we won't see you for any January, February sessions?
I'm going to try to make a few of them.
Depending on the weather.
Definitely depending on the weather.
Last year was fairly mild, to be honest. Only had a couple major snowfalls. Other than that, wasn't too bad. Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Virginia.
Okay, DMV.
Not the DMV. A little bit further south.
Okay.
The backwoods of Virginia.
Okay.
We are known for moonshine.
Nice.
And obviously, I was born in the DMV, but was raised in the backwoods of Virginia. But
nice.
I tell these kids, you know, when I go around the country and speak, if I can make it out of that, you can make it out of anything that you're doing. And I've lived in New York City for the last 20-some years.
Nice. So fairly similar. to hear, right? In terms of the weather and everything else.
Yeah.
Pace of the city life.
Yeah. City life is different. When I first moved there, I was like, I got to get out of here. Now I love it. I'm moving to Florida within the next year.
Nice.
My son will be going to Mount Vernon to further his career.
Nice, a couple Canadians on that team as well.
Yeah, we're excited about that. Obviously, they've had a good run with Canadians from the R.J. Barretts of the world.
Caleb Houston, Ryan Nemhard, Andrew Nemhard.
Yeah. A few pros.
Yep.
Again, Capital Court moves the ball so well.
Yeah.
Nobody's selfish. Everybody's looking for their teammate. Good move.
Yeah, just their execution in the half court has been really good.
And that she's a 2027, so she'll be around. She'll be in NPA for a few years.
Yep. Yeah, she was impressive. Hit a pair of threes earlier in the game in the first half, back to back, and
great size for her position. Plays hard. I think it's a prospect we might need to watch for the next couple of years.
For sure.
Good touch on her free throws.
Try to fake the handoff and get downhill.
Yeah, they're still trying to get downhill.
Yeah. Subs coming in.
Well, one thing you can say about today, I think we've seen every player get on the court.
Yeah. Just over a minute left in this third quarter. Capital Courts. Another turnover forced.
Again.
Nice jab and attacking that closeout. No good on the finish. I think it's been the quick decision-making as well, which has been so important, right? You always want to see players make 0.5-second decisions.
Yes,
meaning you're either going to put it on the floor, you're either going to kick it for a pass, you're either going to shoot it yourself, but you got to be quick. And that's what we've seen on both ends, honestly. And I said earlier, the execution at this level, you're not going to see a lot of ball pounding. You're not going to see a lot of one-on-one. You're going to see high-level execution, team basketball being played the right way. Good sets.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't that type of player. I look to shoot as much as possible.
Too.
And obviously, that's why we're sitting here.
Yeah, exactly. But, just the amount of information that these players have. Like, we always say, I wish I would have known this or done that when I was young. But nowadays, whether it's the internet, whether it's just having more figures that you can look to for advice and high-level coaching and the physical resources, I think these kids have a lot of the tools that are needed to be successful as long as they continue to work hard.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we just did not have these opportunities coming up. You can just look on YouTube and kind of find anything you need.
YouTube University.
Absolutely.
Nice ball fake. Shot it, no good.
It's okay, it was a good shot.
Yeah.
Last 15 seconds of the third quarter. See if somebody can execute. Great pass. Great shot.
Nice teardrop off the glass.
And that's the half. That's the third quarter.
Yep. So one more quarter left to play. It's been all Capital Courts. Going to take one more quick break between quarters and return for the fourth. And we're back for the fourth quarter between Capitol Courts and St. Jude's Academy.
Yeah, this one's got a little out of hand. Ready to attack. First one's good. Second one off. Rebound, Alexander. It's like Capitol Courts has their starters back in too.
Nice move, no good. Nice look.
Nice look. Alexander with another rebound. St. Jude's is battling. They have not given up, and that's what I love about what they're doing today.
Yep.
Keep playing hard. You're on your home court. Let's work on some things. Shot clock violation. Come some substitutions for St. Jude's. I think they're going to let the benches play the rest of this game. Great pass.
Yep. Again, quick possession. Great hustle. They're up big and they're still hustling, diving to the ground.
They're still working on things. I think that's probably it for Megan for the rest of the game.
Yep, great game for her on both ends. She checks out of the game with 16 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals.
Wow. Big three by St. Jude.
Yeah.
And now they're starting to press a little bit. St. Jude's with another stop. Let's see if they can get another bucket. Turnover,
All the way, lays it in.
The Penn State commit.
Yep.
Rachel. And that's Alexander with another rebound. Great pass. Bad finish. But she just pulled a Moses Malone.
Yeah.
Let me get 2 extra rebounds to pad my stats and then make the bucket.
Good defense.
Great defense. St. Jude's is forcing a little bit. Comes St. Jude on the attack.
Here's Jada Dennis at the controls. Gets it back off the handoff. Again, looking to take their time. Fakes the handoff and goes up. Couldn't finish.
Why didn't she just go all the way?
Yeah. Some more subs coming in. Shot clock winding down. Got to get it up. Nice pump fake into a pull-up. Hits the rim.
I love it. I love it for Rachel. That's something she's going to have to work on at the next level.
Good patience, too. Shot clock winding down. She still got to her spot. Nearly stolen. Just under 6 minutes left to go in this one, Capitol Courts.
And I think that's it for the Penn State commit today, too.
Yeah. She checks out with 13 points.
Still playing hard. I love it. Capitol Courts still running their offense, even with their second unit.
Deep three, no good, but 3 in the key was called before the shot.
And Capitol Courts still has that press on.
Nice pump fake.
Yeah, great.
Nice shot by Callie.
Callie came in and made a couple of shots. Clear out. Timeout.
Timeout.
And we'll be back after this break.
All right.
Back to it.
Yep. Final few minutes of this game. Capital Court's in the lead.
Great box out. Turnover. St. Jude has not given up, and I love to see it because you just never know who's watching and what opportunity you can get.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You never know who's watching. A college coach could easily be tuning in to this game for the first time at this point, not caring about what the score is, but if he's impressed with what he sees, then who knows, anything could happen.
There's always opportunities. Swinging the ball. Looks a little bit like a hot potato out there right now.
Yep. Wide open on the wing.
Good box. Great box. And she took it from him.
Ripped it. Sierra.
Sierra's a pretty good little player, too.
Yeah. Nice pass. Corner look. No good.
Coach Fabian is still coaching them.
Yep, I love it.
Last couple of minutes of the game. Let's see if St. Jude's can get a little run to make it respectable. Good rebound.
Yeah.
That's a grown woman's rebound.
Yep. Nice soft touch.
Still fighting.
Three-pointer, no good. Just about 2 minutes left to go in this one. Capital Courts will improve to 2-0 on the season, coming into this third WNPA session.
And I think I'll see both these teams down in D.C. for the big She Got Game Classic.
Yep.
I think he has 160 teams.
Nice.
High school teams, so a couple of good days of basketball.
Yep. Full days in the gym.
Again, can't be mad at that.
Yeah, exactly.
I would rather do this than sitting behind somebody's desk.
Yeah, for sure.
playing. St. Jude still downhill attacking.
Nice look. Heads up fine. And a nice cut. 2 more points for Capital Courts. And
it's gonna about do it.
Yep.
Hey, I'll give it to Kenny. He's still coaching over here.
Yep.
Kenny Manning. He's a great guy. Hey, let it fly.
Yep. And that'll do it. Capital Courts take this one and improve to 2-0. Thank you for joining us here on our WNPA broadcast. Make sure to catch us at the next game, and we'll see you guys there.
All right.